Okay, we are back with our forced, boring, additional cutscene. We have no reason to do. It's just unnecessary dialogue. You know what I mean? Gotta keep it on me. Thank you. No, do I have to? I just wanna... Can't you just be like Tannis? I don't want to talk to you. Oh, you're... What is the final? Okay, I forget.
Well then, please don't be mad. I have the third key fragment here in Atlas Engines.
You've been keeping that from us the whole time? I knew we couldn't trust a guy with a mustache.
It's a siege mustache, okay?
What? Why?
The research benefits alone could keep Atlas profitable for decades. I've already done some experiments with it. Taste test, that sort of thing, but at this point, you've earned it.
Yeah, you mean the guy wanted some sort of leverage over you?
No spoilers, but come on down to Atlas.
Yeah, of course he didn't want to just give it away straight away. There was basically no, you know what I mean? It wasn't exactly explained Lilith's and Reese's relationship, and I don't really know it. And so it just kind of feels a bit strange to expect him.
Katagawa's been quiet. He must still be pissed off that we blew up his ship. Weirdo's probably crying somewhere in a fondue jacuzzi or whatever he's into.
Superfan! Hope you don't mind me listening in.
But your echo encryption is broke as hell.
I had a chat with Katagawa. He thought he could win a war from an anti-grav swimming pool. So I gave him a little push.
I have no idea what I'm doing, and I am too stubborn to check the map. I think this is the right way. That definitely isn't the right way, though. Once again, I'm still playing like I've got that whatever it was, grenade that spawns more grenades. You know, I'm still playing like it's gonna have a massive AoE, and just throwing it, and it's like, oh, this thing hardly does anything. I could change it back if I cared enough, but as I say, I'm probably gonna just use the digiclone in a second.
Oh, you're here. Awesome. Zero, let them in. Zero? You're here, buddy. Open up the door. Oh, great, now Zero's missing?
Oh, and there was absolutely no visual difference between that time when we came before. To signify that the door was open, it was still red.
I just have to find where Zero disappeared to. Easy, Liam. The Vault Hunter's with me. VIP.
I got can't use it yet. I can't use that either.
All access.
Oh, sorry, sir. Wow, a real vault hunter. Right away, sir.
Some of the guns do look a bit dumb. Why is it so big? Why is your stock so small and your yeah, thing so not small? Do we have a full thing? Yeah, no, of course.
Nice place, Reese. I'm gonna enjoy watching it burn from the inside out. Get over it, Katagawa. You can't hold the city. The key fragments slipped through your fingers, and now you're losing your grasp on reality. That's 3 hand things right there. Yeah, you can't get past my defense turrets.
Wow, I wonder if they're gonna
Your friend Zero can.
magically die. No? Okay. That's the biggest surprise of the entire game. Oh, no, there we go.
Defense Command Center. Oh no. Freeze! All troops to the courtyard. Where the hell is Zero?
Yeah, I was completely expecting them, as soon as he finished speaking, to do the most predictable shit. They managed to hold off on what would be less than 5 seconds before doing it. You know, they're making leaps and bounds. One day they might be able to, you know, do something funny, dare I say. I love how they made such a, you know, a big deal. Like, one of the big showcase things was about, you know, oh, you can kick barrels, and, you know, the environment is interactive, and you can do this and that. I think I've only ever done it by mistake. It's just like, barrels? Why would I care? I can just shoot things. You know, unless I want to do some, like, worn out PewDiePie joke and just scream barrels and...
Stabbed you in the back. How's it feel, Reese? Shut up, Katagawa.
is this the one where... Yeah, I can, I think. Can I? No, I've got to go up a layer, haven't I, for the boss fight. I don't know why I'm sighing. I mean, I've got to come up here anyway, but you know what I mean. I like the corporate affiliation thing. At the same time, I'm not going to use them.
Looks like Zero's turned.
No. Zero's loyalty is not in question. Wherever he is, he must have a good reason.
Why is this
Out Malawan.
zero proof? Why is this zero proof? What, you think Zero is just gonna leave the blade inside the guy? And you think he's gonna, like, graffiti his name? Like, you know, like he's just some, you know, street gang guy? It was one of those things where it's like so obvious what they're going for. It's like, yeah, there's no way that he's gonna actually be evil, because that would involve them committing to a plot line, which they just cannot do. essentially everything in this game aside from the main overarching story. Wow, look! It's very clearly not Zero. You know, maybe it's just the lighting making him look more gold, but he looks, you know, way more gold. It's just one of those things where it does also feel really strange that I'm now alone. You know, I mean, I just feel like you know, I'm fighting this guy's entire war for him, and I am literally just all alone. We had, you know, people with us. There were people helping us on the ground, like, less than 5 minutes ago. But now I just can't have any help. You know, now we are more defended than we ever were before. Surely we should have more troops able to come and help me. You know, considering I'm like the main guy, I'm taking back the defenses and all that lot, but I'm just alone for some reason. Respawn up there. There we go. I mean, a lot of this game just does feel a bit strange. It's literally not Zero. It's just sort of like, how am I meant to take this story seriously? And then right after that, we come over here, and the Power Rangers spawn in. So this game has just such a strange tone, and that's the third time attempting to reload. And they're not going to have a white power trooper, no. I would somewhat respect them if they, you know, made that joke. You know, something a bit more edgy than... I don't get what the funny part of this is. What am I meant to be laughing at here again? I'm still not doing the Typhon quests. It's just more dialogue. Is there anything new that we can equip? Not really. New Jacob shotgun, potentially. Nope. No, that was just the assault rifle that we had. It's the new one. I think there's a chest down here as well. Or maybe not. Oh, it's gonna be a... It's gonna be a travel thing? What? Yeah, why can't I go that way? You would have thought that Yeah. Surely you would want to have only one entrance to this fortified facility? Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. I mean, yeah, sure, you know, a lot of it's going to come from air, but, you know, we are being shown that air defenses very much exist, and are very strong. Oh, we finally... Where did you come from? And give me the elephant gun. That would be a... I say give me the elephant gun, and here I am missing against giant spheres. Once again, I hate things that... I just hate things that have, you know, no clear... what's it called? Crit spot? Or one that is just impossible to ever hit. And that's the thing that Borderlands 2 did fairly well, was you knew where the crit spot was, and they weren't, you know, straightforward, but they still took skill, but at the same time they weren't impossible. That's, you know, an important part of enemy design that I, you know, will fully admit that some of the enemies were a bit strange. Like, why the crit spot was Sans crotch? Or was it crotch? Wasn't it like armpit or something where it was? I don't know, but there were some strange crit spots, but at the same time, most of it wasn't. Penis joke. Classic. I'm not saying that dick jokes are unfunny, I'm just saying that an entire game with a playtime of like 500 hours, sorry, not 500 hours, like 50 hours, I'm just saying that I would expect more than just constant dick jokes. I still don't know where I'm meant to shoot these guys, so... we're just gonna do this. There we go. Also, I'm not sure if I've ever sort of talked about this. I'm fairly sure I haven't in this series, whatever you want to call it, playthrough. 100 should be like the minimum, not minimum damage. That should be like the starting pistol, in my opinion. Should be 100. Obviously balance it around it, but 100 should be the baseline that you build your balancing off of, in my opinion. You know, I don't mean go like full what's it called? Go full like mobile gacha game where it's just like you start off with 10 million damage or anything like that, but 100 is just like ideal. And then there is the turret section, turrets in games either feel horrifically powerful or incredibly weak, because you are locking me into this position. It's, you know, Star Wars Battlefront 2. I never used turrets because they were so easy to, you know, the extra damage that you got from them, yeah, was significant, but also being stuck and very easy to headshot, it just kind of made them pointless. And
Chocolate dill pickle. Yes! Woohoo! I'm in. Okay. This might actually work. Laser control. Got it.
I'm starting to think this is a bit more on the balance side.
One shot.
Yeah, this feels more balanced than other turret sections.
Oh, they're onto me. Deploying
Kafka, Far Cry 2, Mortar Mission, Boat Escort Mission, whatever you want to call it.
I got it.
Horrific mission.
Target locked. Firing.
I am... Is that not gonna...
It's beautiful.
It's not gonna hurt this thing at all, at all, is it? No?
I am legitimately crying.
But yeah, that boat escort mission was rough. There is no way that anyone ever playtested that on a harder difficulty.
He'll find you. Your mind games won't work, Katagawa. Zero's on my side. Oh, see? He just walked in. I'm looking at him right now. Zero, man, everyone's just completely lost their... What? Zero, what are you doing? No! Oh no!
But we've seen...
Zero's trying to kill me. He's the traitor.
We've seen Zero. Sorry, we've seen quote-unquote Zero. And, seen that he very clearly isn't Zero. We've been shown that he has a, you know, different skin and all that lot. Hello?
You just don't get it, do you, Reese? War could have been nice and quick. I move in, take Promethea, and make Atlas a subsidiary of Malawan. Then I make you vice president of Beach Drinks. We all win. That's how it works. That's how it's always worked. You were special, Reese. I saw that. You brought this bottom shelf company back from the dead. With you and the family, we turned Malawan into a universal monopoly. You and me. Brothers, selling the only weapons anyone would ever need in all 6 galaxies. But I reached out my hand, and you spat in it, Reese. Now
Oh, wow, an actually decent run character. You mean he isn't just spouting one-liners and other garbage constantly? Oh, it's dangerous. Oh, that is dangerous. Oh, you cunt. Oh, I can't even. I think this is the one where you have to go up there, hit the respawn point, and then just grenade kill yourself. I wonder, can I just do it from here? No, I don't think I hit the checkpoint. I think that's why the hitbox for the use option is a bit finicky. Is to make people, I don't want to say think, because it's quite an easy thing to do, but you know what I mean. Not just be like, oh, here's a free. Don't even know what's in that room, to be honest. But okay, so where is the checkpoint guy? I'll take it just because it's going to immediately be sold. Man, where is it? There, okay. Okay, I will keep the Jacobs just because I will sell that. Just selling everything that isn't Jacobs. Or a legendary I've tried out. We've tried that. We've tried that one as well. Ooh. Oh no, we can't. I was going to say, we can use that now? Okay, so we have hit the respawn point. So I'm going to go back down. Maybe I can save and exit? Sorry, I do want to queue. So G is for grenade. Oh, let's try this. I don't have a grenade mod that's gonna let me do it, or at least one that I can equip. Did that work? Oh, I think it might have. Wait, what? Sorry, what? How do I get in here? Am I just being dumb? I can't just walk through, can I? No? Okay. Well, all I'm gonna say is I've got magic powers. I can foretell the future. I know that the red chest that's in there, it's not worth it, and so we're just gonna move on because Katagawa is gonna drop us a legend that we already have. So we are fully reloaded. I'm gonna go in without the bipod. I'm fairly sure this guy's got a lot of shield.
Zero! Come on, man!
It's clearly not Zero, is the thing. Look, they're two distinct characters.
You should have joined the family, Reese.
Like, come on. I kind of dislike this fight because of how it's just like, oh, you better hope that you pick the right one. And there's so many invulnerable phases. Doesn't everyone love a good old invulnerable phase? Please, for God's sake, stand somewhat still. I don't even know if he's not actually invulnerable during this, is he? During the actual cloning, no, I'm just talking shit for no reason. I'm literally just lying. Yeah, we spread a bit of disinformation, just for funny. Why would he ever come close to us? Why would he ever get in melee range? Why is he even here fighting with us if he can summon clones? I'm thinking too hard. I need to switch my brain off and just enjoy the dumb click on head win. I also need to actually remember to is that my drone? That's my drone. What do I get a second wind off of in this fight again? Ooh, that is death 2? Question mark? I'm not sure. It's either 2 or 3. Man, am I just getting lucky or something? Let's go with that one. Or can you tell because of the weapon he's using? Man, and once again, like... What am I meant to be getting second winds off of again? It reminds me of the Master Chief, or the Hyperius one, that was even worse. I think, I'm not sure actually. I don't think I've ever fought Hyperius legit. Gonna be honest, a lot of the times it was like, hey, here's how to just one-shot him. Or am I meant to leave the clones alive? Am I meant to hit them once and then realise like, oh, the main health bar isn't going down, and leave them to get second winds off of? Man. I remember playing this fight when I was playing this game before, obviously, and just kind of being a bit confused. I remember it kind of being a bit like that, where it's just like, oh, he teleported right in front of me and just let me, you know, unload a shotgun into his face. That's so charitable. Yeah, we are meant to probably leave the clones alive for the second ones then. I wish the real one didn't have a health bar. He's already got one at the top. Why does he need a pop-up one? once again, just getting lucky, picking. I know I said like, oh, I should be leaving him alive for second wins. Oh, for God's sake. Which one is it? Where is he? Please, dear God, I just want this fight to be over. Oh no, we already got him. Then where is he? Which? Man, this fight would be so much easier if I had a mini-map I could view. Oh, it's this one. Oh great, I found where he was just as he teleported away. Fucking typical. Is that one? No. Please tell me it's this one, thank God. Please. This is his death animation, right? Yeah. Thank God. Oh, and we get a firestorm. I remember that. I remember it not being very good either. I am unquestionably picking everything up.
Well done, Vault Hunter. Thank you for saving my bro. That group is finished.
I'm just picking everything up, being like, oh, I'll sell it later.
Could not give myself away. Radio silence. Like I said, Zero, I super trusted you the whole time, and it was completely justified. As for you, Vault Hunter, I owe you everything. You fought off an all-out corporate assault, saved my
But yeah, I'm just completely forgetting that the thingy afterwards has a room full of chests. Yes, keep it, please.
It's perfection itself. I am happy, nay, proud to call you my mustachioed brother.
Wow. Okay.
Cringe.
Take in. Thank you, Vault Hunter. I will remember that. Here you go. One vault fragment as promised.
I hope that was a joke, considering that he came from, you know, as a character came from Telltale. Can I get through this door? No. Does this take us back up to the thing? Is this how I get in this room? No. No, it takes us to a different room. Okay. That brings us out. Okay. Just gonna double check that. No item of the day, so we're just off to our forced loading screen again. And we're gonna open another vault. And it's gonna be meaningless. Just like the one on Promethea, if that was even a vault, I'm not sure.
Is this thing on? Test.
No, shut up, Axton, please.
Opportunity for you. You don't want to miss it.
I do. I really do want to miss it, is the thing though. 2712. technically better, but also no thanks. We are going blue, so that's better.
Feels like I'm missing something. Oh, right, all my worldly possessions.
I think that's better. Yeah. We can finally try out some of these other legendary type things that we got picked up. Sorry, I will just I don't think I can afford any of them, can I? Oh great, some grenades, wow. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna buy that because the class mod works off of it, yeah. I will come and Jacob's sniper. Is it still the same type? No. It's one that is. Sorry, I can come in here. This is Ava's room, isn't it? Director's cut. Yeah, thought so. I was gonna say, what else is gonna be in there? Oh, for God's sake, I've come the wrong way. Sorry, I forgot that I had to hand it over to, it's my fault.
Now, shoot! I need to do a lot of science and
What are you? Oh, it's the Creek DLC. Also, the best part about Tannis is, just zero dialogue.
You did it, killer. It'll be a long time before Malawan forgets the thrashing you gave him. Let's try to spin that. Now, got an opening, we're gonna take it. Reese, where's that vault?
First off, I want to say a little something. You saved my skin and the skins of every Atlas employee. Skin's important. Stop saying skin. Right.
I'm not sure what's special. Is there anything on the card about it? No? Oh. It is a 0% chance to work.
The Apollyon transit station.
Oh, and the menuing in this game is still a bit cringe. I would just guess it's. I was gonna say it's not. I was gonna, just judging by the name, I was like, oh, it's gonna have massive.
The old Atlas Corporation just paved right over it. I found it when I took over, but I was about to pop the top.
I thought it was gonna have a massive crit crit damage
The vault is
boost, but kind of doesn't. Big explodey thingy. And that's all of them. I think I'm gonna stick with. No, I'm gonna stick with the
up to you.
Thunderbolt fists.
We'll have to be fast. Going through the Skyway by vehicle. Got it. I'll take point with the Vault Hunter. This one's mine.
Okay. I do find it kind of strange that.
Alright. Apollyon Station's the last stop on the central.
What?
Central arterial highway.
Ooh.
Slag me! You're really opening up the
Oh, shut the fuck up.
and whatever you find in there. Try
Yeah, there was a Borderlands 2 DLC to,
I'm sending Atlas forces that away to support you.
yeah, there was
Vault Hunter, secure the ramp and push through.
a thingy, a DLC for Borderlands 2 that just kind of came out of nowhere when rumors were starting of Borderlands 3, you know, being in development. There were rumors about how, you know, the game's in development, and then they pushed an update that added pearlescence, and that DLC seems to have been entirely forgotten. Like, I'm fairly sure Reese was in that. There was no mention of Sanctuary 2, there was no mention of, you know, the events of that DLC. There was no mention of anything from that in this game, I'm fairly sure. And so I kind of don't understand. I know it was to build hype, but surely you would build hype in a way that makes makes sense to the game. You know what I mean? Surely you build hype in a, hey, this is a sneak preview of Borderlands 3, and it just wasn't. I mean, it wasn't because that DLC was not terrible. And it feels really strange because at the time, I'm fairly sure that Borderlands 3 was already fairly well in development. So surely the people that made... Oh, do I have to actually fucking talk to her? Christ. Yeah, the people that made the 5 Sanctuary DLC, the writers of Borderlands 3, because it doesn't feel like it. Tits. Funny.
You're driving. Need my hands free. We need some tunes. Let's see what Ellie's got on here. Classic.
Okay. Music roasting time.
What's the hurry? Going somewhere important? You wouldn't mind if I don't know, broadcast your location to every maniac on the planet? No? You sure? Cool. I was gonna do it anyway. Don't worry about her. We got this. Just like on Athenas, right? Here they come. Light them up.
It's just like
Get me close and I'll blast them.
the... Isn't Apollyon Station... Isn't that from the Hammerlock DLC? But yeah, the music mixing is
We gotta get these crazies off our back before I can clear the way.
why? Why do we need to do that? I really don't want to die. If I'm gonna die, please do it next to a vehicle spawn point. Man! Holy shit, that was close. There we go, I will just... Where's... Oh, it's over here. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, is this just like a forced go kill things section? What, you just did a big blasty thing? You've been doing that this entire time on the back of a vehicle. Why did I have to slow down there? Can you really not think of something better? Can you not give me any other reason?
Head through the spillways.
Once again, the music is just a bit too quiet.
I can clear the way, but we need to get these idiots off our backs first.
You know, I know that obviously you don't want to drown out your dialogue that is amazing, that is just world-class level of good. I know you don't want to drown it out, but like this, is it realistic that the vehicle-mounted weapons are more, you know, louder than the music on the radio? 100% yes, but I don't think this game's going for realism. It just something something tells me that. So you don't even wait until I'm properly parked, so why should I? Why should I even park? Sorry, I have to park it in this one specific spot for it to count. Oh, do I even have to position it the right way? Oh, the song's actually better. I preferred how that song was starting to sound that we just don't get to finish listening to. I will take a legendary class mod, 100% next level. Sure. Oh, we can try out the new grenade mod as well, can't we? Yeah, which one's better? Both the same. I'm gonna reload everything after that. Very close call. Obviously, I'm not going for minimal deaths or anything. I'm definitely not doing a one life, but I am obviously trying to not die. It's kind of how games work.
A new chapter in me saga.
Damn it! They're already here. That's right, you dumb.
I do kind of wish that the factions were unique. You know what I mean? In Borderlands 2, the different bandits were, you know, different factions. They weren't all the same. I'm not sure if it was entirely unique things, or if it was just different spawn rates. You know, if certain things would be like, oh, there's more Goliaths in the Slab faction, I forget what it's called, or there's more nomads in the Bloodshots or something like that. You know, I'm not sure if that was a thing, but it does kind of feel like every, you know what I mean, every bandit encounter in this game is just like, oh, it's more Children of the Vault. Who would have thought? You know, I'm not saying that's inherently a bad thing. There is quite a lot of variation in this game in terms of enemy design and everything, but you know, there were distinct differences in the first. Sorry, not the first one. I've never played Borderlands 1. Because apparently the PC port is horrific for it, and I think I've heard people say that it is better to emulate a console on PC than it is to just play the actual PC version. I think that's a thing people say. I'm not entirely sure. Once again, this is a longbow, and I am just forgetting that. I like this though. This is a cool weapon. Oh wait, this isn't a quasar grenade. Sorry, I thought this was a singularity thing. But no, it's a longbow explodey thing that splits into several smaller grenades. That's dropping down to 40. I saw that. I saw that in the FPS counter. That went down to 40. I think 42 I saw. Which, yeah, I'm unsurprised by. That's down to 30. That went down to 33 there. Which, maybe it's because, I'm going to be honest, my GPU is probably close to 80 degrees of, you know, this second. It might be, you know, because of that. Apparently computer components don't like being overheated or something. Which, I mean, why do they produce heat if they don't like it? It's just like more piss fetish propaganda, I guess. Is there anything here? No? That's a nice feature, just being able to bypass, just bypass shields. Enforcer shields. Yeah, we are now reaching sort of... Oh, no, I was gonna say we're reaching just 30. Like 30 consistent. And then we proceeded to go back up to 70. Christ, that was bad. And then I look this way, and we're now back down to 30. Now I'm gonna have to go around, aren't I? Cringe. I just want to level up, to be honest. I've got no idea what they just said. I was not listening at all. Genuinely, my brain is just refusing to listen to the slop that I am been given. So I'm on 161 to 161, so I'm selling that. Let's actually come in here. Oh yeah, we did get this. Okay. Well, that's what that does. Man, lasers were so cool in the pre-sequel. And they just completely removed them. I get that the pre-sequel was not loved at all, but it did do quite a few, you know, interesting things. And, you know, lasers were one of the cool things from that game. I'm also now getting to the point where I'm feeling the 30. not sure. It genuinely might just be that my GPU is overheating. Did you just say Vault Hunter style? When was this game made? Oh god, that is genuinely... I heard someone the other day, like yesterday I think it was, someone just drove by and like generic roadman car where they're like blasting their really shit music out. Sometimes it happens because my windows are not very sound insulating, if that makes sense. They're not great windows, to be honest. And so they let quite a bit of sound in. And I'm fairly sure this guy was 2023 in his shitty car just listening to Gangnam Style on full volume. I don't know.
The actual Vec.
Guardians. They protect the vaults from anyone crazy enough to open one. They won't be happy to see us.
Why don't the Guardians just sort of like communicate? Why don't they just say like, hey, there's a reason why these things are closed and you probably shouldn't be opening them because they're whatever. You know what I mean? Can you really not communicate with us? The pre-sequel very clearly laid the ground rules that the answer is yes, they can communicate with us. Okay, you know, through limited English, but limited English to describe don't do this, it is threatening the world, is better than trying to shoot us? Maybe? I'm not sure. Wow, I wonder where the secret... it's not even like it's buried, like hidden, anything like that. You know, it's not reclaimed by nature or anything. It's just like, it's a fucking chest. Just shove it in a random corner somewhere. There are no signs that Typhon was there, other than, you know, obviously the logs and just the random chest laying around. I don't know, it once again does feel a bit Ubisofty. Just the entire thing of like, collect a load of random collectibles on the map and win a reward. I think they might have unique things, right? I think the Typhon chests have unique loot, at least. Man, this gun is really good. I think it's burning... oh no, it's not burning through ammo. I think one of the things I upgraded the most was pistol ammo. For some reason.
Lilith, we're in. Maya, leave us gone. You'll be swarming everywhere. Looks like we're on our own, Vault Hunter.
So I don't need that one. How are you running? Oh shit. What is that? fucking shit time for something to go wrong. Oh, it's all fixed. Hold on, let me sit back down. Hold on. Just forgive me while I reposition my chair. Yeah, my office chair that has wheels on that don't work because they fell apart. Like literally, I can move the chair inwards or outwards, but not inwards and outwards. I have to pick.
Wow.
Um,
Sure I'd ever see another vault.
yeah, my
You brought me back.
aquarium,
Get ready.
the
Creature the original
the wave maker, which is
has been sleeping for millennia.
basically just a propeller inside a cage that
That
makes
oxygen. Put the
waves,
cage in the
believe it or
kitchen.
not.
Let's see
Yeah,
what
let's put
all
a
this is about.
fucking tin can in there. Yeah, it just sucked in a load of algae and clogged up the well, algae. It's like kelpy algae, sucked in all of that shit itself. Just made a horrible grinding noise, which is probably not very good. This monster has had 0 build-up, and as such, I'm not sure why I'm meant to care about it, other than evil. Oh, but the Lady Fist is so good. Sorry, Thunderbolt Fist is very good. Who needs damage over time when you can just have more damage? Ooh, I don't remember those. I can't because it's got a bullshit invulnerable phase. What, you mean the giant monster knocked down a single pillar? I would be surprised if it didn't. It's literally already falling apart. God, having like in-game like acknowledgement of invulnerability phases, like, oh, it's not taking any damage. It just feels weird to hear characters canonically say, oh, it's not taking damage. I get that, you know, it isn't taking damage and you want to explain that because it doesn't look any fucking different. But you just want to explain it, and I get that. But, you know, surely the thing that spams the word immune whenever you shoot at it might, you know, did they not think that that would clue people in, or are you, like, designing games for, you know, American audiences? Average American intelligence type thing. We've hardly even had a look at this thing. You know, if you asked me to describe, like, draw a basic outline, I could do that for the warrior. I can't do that for this. What is this thing? You know what I mean? It does not... It's just kind of happened. You know, I mean, it didn't really have a build up at all. It came in and now it's
Holy shite! Did you see that?
came not in,
That was a
saying
masterpiece of badassery.
devolving into
Seriously.
literal TV tier editing there.
That was awesome.
Wow, did you see that? Yeah.
I told you
What?
to wait on
Are
the
you gonna
ship.
miss that?
It isn't safe here.
Isn't this a chance to see a real vault? Look at this place.
Ava, you're not a vault hunter yet. There's a lot more to it than running headfirst into danger.
Right, yeah.
Is there? What like? What am I doing other than running into danger head first? I'm not listening to anything you're saying.
Vault Hunter, can you hear me? Do not panic. I'm simply testing a new communication device based on Lilith's powers.
Ava, we need to talk.
Yeah.
The vault map led us here.
Do we
for a
get?
reason.
Yes, we do.
Certificates to this device.
Finally.
For sure. Don't touch anything.
I'm probably not.
In all fairness, why is it dangerous? Why am I meant to be like, no, Ava shouldn't be here? It's kind of, we've defeated the big bad monster.
Fascinating. This vault is linked by an ancient energy conduit to a second vault. Those coordinates look like Eden 6. Good work, Vault Hunter. We have our next
Great, I can't wait for this
Smile and her
planet to drag on for way beyond this welcome. I don't know if it's the largest planet in the game, but it sure as fuck feels like it. Wow, you ready for... Actually, I don't know if Maya can teleport. But I know what we can do, you know, as Vault Hunters, that do not get incapacitated in any way. Because we're gonna come and stand very close to Maya.
Trying to keep you safe.
By just ditching me on the ship? You said I could be a vault hunter like you. You promised.
And she has a point, it's safe now. Aside from that bit. But they didn't know that was gonna happen. They don't know it was dangerous. We killed the big thing.
Thanks for doing all the hard
The only experience is once you kill the big bad, then it's safe.
Keep this up and I'll be a god for real.
Will be gods.
That's what I said. Now, let me do my thing.
Okay, so why are both of them standing there? Why are we just standing there? What?
Taking
Do
away
something.
powers. See, the monsters don't protect the power of gods.
Do something. At least,
Now
at the
all
bare minimum.
Hey,
Try and run away.
save any for the parasite?
We're leaving. Now.
We should be
Yes.
kicking their asses.
A long fucking time ago, you should have been leaving.
The brat. You I get, but what's her deal?
She's no one. I'm your problem.
I'm gonna be a siren, and then I'm gonna mop the floor with assholes like you.
You're gonna.
Like, you know, I guess she's meant to be a bit autistic. What, you're gonna threaten the people that have just consumed a vault monster? You're gonna threaten them as a child?
Put her down.
You've just seen
That's what I thought.
that they can absorb through touch. You've watched them. Lilith has had the same thing happen.
Ava,
You knew that they absorb things through power, and you just fucking touched her. You just
be ready.
get him in a headlock. Like, oh, that was so predictable. You should have known that was coming. You're not an idiot. This isn't your first fight. And the Vault Hunter is just standing there, assumedly.
I thought you could only take from me.
I guess it's any siren.
Come on. We got what we came for.
Yeah, a lot more. But hey, if that siren thing ever works out for you.
So, does Ava become a siren in this game? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Like, all of Ava has been wiped from my memory. And Volbeast is still fucking alive. It's still pulsating. Oh,
Grab the girl and get back to the ship.
pew pew, pew pew. I'm so glad I have agency in the story. I'm so glad I'm not just a passive observer and watching things happen. I'm so glad I am part of the story and didn't just sit out from a cutscene for no reason.
We've got to go.
Also, where did the thingy go? Where did the Volbeast go? There is no reason for it to just have disappeared. I know that Tyrene absorbs them, but she didn't. It was there at the end of the cutscene, so why is it now just suddenly disappeared? We want to spec into that. Yeah. Sorry, that was just... I'm not sure why this game gives me tooltips on the loading screen for characters I'm not playing as. Oh, and here comes the worst scene in the game. Probably not, but one of them. I think my inventory's full.
Test. Hey,
God, shut the fuck up, Axton.
got an opportunity for you. You don't want to miss it.
Ooh, that looks interesting. Just in terms of like visual design, that looks cool. I don't want to keep them anymore. So out of this, I'm not going to bother to go through and, and check them all. Don't need that anymore. Don't need flak mods. Don't need flak mods or flak mods. Thank you very much. God, I should probably go and trigger the thing while I'm doing this so it can play in the background. The most optimal way to get through this game without having to listen to any dialogue. Or, you know, get through it with listening to minimal dialogue. It's a fun challenge run, I guess. It's not really a challenge run, that's just like fucking ideal. I will actually keep that weapon reload speed. Ooh, it's not very good. Inventory. Yeah. Oh, we already have one in. Wait, what? When did I do that? It's not even boosting the right things. We're going blue. I think we want this one more, right? Oops, we want this one. Yeah, because this is actually boosting this. That's a rocket pod. Not really. What about this one? Shock beam. I think I'm gonna swap. Maybe not. do want to go into the clone, but not at the moment. I'm going to sell all the excess class mods because I'm never going to use them. Now let's get it over with. It's like being called to a fucking head teacher's office. You know, you know you've done something wrong, and you know it's going to be horrible, and you know that everyone's going to hate it, and you've just got to get it over with. And there were things I could do very easily. I could have at least tried, but I didn't. I stood there and just
You have to say
passively did nothing.
Fine, I'll say something. I knew Maya when she was alive. I preferred her that way. That didn't come out right. But she's gone, and that's how it is. All we can do is fight to honor her memory the best we can. People die.
This is just.
By the droves. I mean, open your eyes, people. Don't ask me to say
Why is it being left to Tannis?
Kidding, Tannis.
Why is she laughing? I know that grief did, you know,
Ruthless scientist.
strange things to people, but
Everyone on
still.
the planet is waiting for you to say something, and they won't be able to get back to the very important things they need to do to keep this hunk of floating space debris functioning until you do. Maya wasn't just a Crimson Raider or a Vault Hunter. She was family. But we can't lose sight of our mission. We're going to open the vaults. That's how we make her death mean anything. Everyone, back to your stations.
Open the vaults? That's all you have to say. Maya's dead because you wanted to open the vaults. We should be hunting down the Calypsos and making them pay for what they did.
It's not that easy.
Maya always told me.
In all fairness, that was a terrible speech by Lilith.
All your stories were about you. You saved Pandora. You killed Handsome Jack. You're supposed to be the Firehawk.
I don't know what I am.
Figure it out, Lilith, before you get someone else killed.
You know, she's right to be annoyed, let's be honest, but
Go see if she's all right, will you? I'll get us ready for the jump.
still, you know. Oh, I'm not talking to Ava, fuck off. She'll live. Please, dear God, you can talk and walk. Woman, you can multitask. Thank you.
Here. Need to set a course to Eden 6. No time to waste.
Good you're here. I didn't leave.
Looks like we interrupted you that time. Here, maybe this will cheer you up.
Oh look, it's another funny 9-gag moment. Oh, that's so fun. I'm ruffling at the moment. Oh, that was so funny. I can see why they have such a cult behind them. Joseph Seed was a better cult leader, and that was Far Cry 5.
Dead Siren's powers are amazeballs. Woo! I've been phase locked.
Oh no, it actually is 2012 writing. Not only did they keep the same team from Borderlands 2, they kept the same era.
Step behind, eh, Lil? Oh, see you at the next vault. Which totally doesn't rhyme with Schmeed and Schmick. Bye.
I'm not sure those monsters care about anyone or anything. That's what makes them so dangerous.
Wow, you think?
Tannis says the vault down on Prometheus.
That's so. Oh, I can see why you're in it. She's so smart.
Want to get their hands on that vault? Those monsters are gonna have to go through us.
So smart and witty.
Claptrap, get Hammerlock on vid screen.
Sir Hammerlock? With pleasure. I'll bet he can't wait to hear about my many adventures.
But he has a room on board of the ship.
Sorry to report that those COV zealots have kidnapped Hammerlock. And it seems they're here for me. One step closer and I'll whoop you with lead. I'll emblazon my family crest on your craven ass.
Also, why are these still here?
Vault Hunter, meet up with Wainwright Jacobs.
Did we not repel the invasion? Could you really not just remove those 3 assets? Are they really that required? I think you know, Wainwright is another one that does fall into the stereotype Southerner type category. It does fall into being a stereotype, but I think he gets enough like depth because of how long we spend on this planet. He does get enough character development to become not just a stereotype. It's the same thing with like Broken Mordecai and the other one, Tina. They get enough character development. I know that Tina's only in a very few missions, but those missions that she's in are impactful and actually have character development, and we learn things about her that so doesn't carry over into this game, unfortunately. They really decimated a lot of characters from the originals in this game, because they just have this feeling that they have to, you know, they have to, what's it called, include them. And then we also get this, which I don't know if I don't know if I talked about when we landed on either Prometheus or was it Prometheus? Whatever the last one was, or I think I'm not even sure what the names were.
Me and a few survivors are holed up in my family's lodge. Supplies are running low and we're surrounded. I need your help.
But like, remember the opening of Halo 3 ODST? Remember that like impactful, whatever you want to call it, cutscene? It was like an actual chaotic drop down into a war zone, which, you know, we very much are doing. We are dropping down into a war zone. It, you know, obviously it's not the same, but it's similar. And it's just a black screen. It's just a blank loading screen. That's all you get.
Those craven zealots. Jacobs Corporation has survived for 300 years, but these COV devils have spread across the system like a damn plague. All under the orders of those rat bastard Calypsos.
No.
My father because he wouldn't hand over our vault, and now they've come for me.
Surely that was a what's it called? Like a scripted you can't kill thing. You see, you know your area is too big and too confusing when you have to individually say, here is how you get to the place that we're telling you to go. If you have to spell it out this much, maybe there's something wrong with the map. I will end this video when we get to the lodge. I didn't want to leave it on the ship because then that would mean oh, this is going to sound horrifically lazy, but that would mean then yeah, it would mean like manually walking back to the drop pod. I'm just like She didn't lay down though. She just evaporated.
Glad you're here. Not sure how much longer we could have held those COV zealots off.
Why are you glad we're here? You don't know who I am. Other than saying I'm a friend of your husband, that's it. You don't know how strong I am. I'm not even a friend of your husband. My boss is a friend of your husband, and she sent one person to help you. The ship should be full of, you know, of people to... You know, the ship should be full of people that, you know, she can send down and you know, we can help you as a team, because surely the engine can handle more than one NPC at this point. You know, it's not that hard, is it?
My name is Wainwright James, and I'm afraid my name's all I have left.
I also find it kind of strange when things don't sell, you know, like this. Why is it selling Vladolf and Tyrios stuff?
Little I could from my father.
It's a Jacob's mansion. You know what I mean? Sure, you should be selling Jacob stuff. Yeah, I'll take that. Um, 30, 12, 12, 30 times 12, or 40 times 8. I'm going to take the scattergun over the stagecoach. I'm going to take the scattergun over the stagecoach. And I don't need the long rider. And I don't need the Calipine either.
Also, while you're here, I presume. Bingo. That vault has been a family secret for generations. We didn't want our fair paradise to be torn asunder like what happened to Promethea and Pandora. Where there's a vault, there's always a war.
But right now, I've more pressing concerns than my family legacy. Alistair Hammerlock, love of my life. If they kill him, I got nothing left.
If my father was still breathing, he'd tell me to march right up to those devils and negotiate with the smoking end of a Jacob's firearm. So that's exactly what we gonna do. See, that cult is holding Alistair in a prison called the Anvil. I already sent a team of mercenaries to break him out, but I ain't heard from them since. Rescue Alistair, and I'll get you that damn vault key. You with me?
Thank God for the last one, the last slot. I think I go for this one. And we go for the mini bad dragon as always.
All right. The team's muscle, codename Meat Slab, should be securing an escape route as we
Yeah.
speak. He'll be near the prison's front gate. Find him.
Well, I wonder who Meat Slab could be.
I'll
What a
hold down the fort and protect what's left of my
good code name that isn't gonna give
Now, I'm not worried about Meat
who he is away at all. Totally not.
Attention span ain't his strong suit.
Particularly when there's punches to be thrown.
Yeah, we know Brick was in the second game as well. It's okay, you don't have to introduce him.
Paradise! Thought the home of Jacobs would be less, I wanna say, swamp-assy? Dangerous place, Eden 6. Reminds me of home. Anyway, the Malawan sponsorship was a bust, but we did take a page from Katagawa's murder diary. This time, I just bammed right in at dinner time and leached the CEO of Jacobs. Boom, done. Installed a loyal puppet instead, and she is a trip. Real ice queen, you know? She manages the books, keeps the locals in line. It's just nice to see another rich bitch in charge, you know? You know.
I'm genuine. Well, I mean, not really, now that I think about it. But I was gonna say I'm kind of surprised that they actually included any pre-sequel content in this game. Because pre-sequel being what the pre-sequel was. But anyway, that is enough for today. Because it is currently 2 AM. And this is going to take forever to upload, because I can't keep them under an hour apparently.